This is the solution video for section 2.4, question number 14. All right, so let's read. It says r equals the square root of theta times sine of theta. And this problem wants us to find dr d theta, or the derivative of the function r with respect to theta. All right, so in order to do that, we first of all want to rewrite this as theta times the sine of theta, but instead of the square root, we want to say to the 1/2 power. All right, so now we should realize that the power, the 1/2 power, is on the outside. So we're going to say, okay, let's take the derivative of the 1/2 power. So 1/2 times the inside stays the same, theta sine of theta. And then we reduce the power by 1, so it becomes negative 1/2. Then times the derivative of the inside, so derivative of theta sine theta. Now this is a product, so we want to use the product rule. So we're going to take theta times the derivative of sine, which is cosine of theta, plus the sine of theta times the derivative of theta. Now remember that theta is the variable, so derivative of theta is 1. Now, this looks great, but remember, this is a product rule. So you have this thing plus this thing, so you need to have parentheses around this so that the initial thing is multiplied by that whole result. All right. Now, it's also possible that because the original problem was presented with a root, your answer should also be presented with a root. So for instance, I've got this thing to the negative 1/2 power. So what does that do? That actually puts a square root of theta sine theta in the denominator. And then I've got 1/2. That would mean the coefficient down here is 2. And then I have this theta cosine theta plus sine theta.